right here. Good morning, everyone. Come on in the room. Come on the live. This is your wellness coach, Ronjeanna, live and direct from the beautiful state of Virginia. Coming to share some encouragement with you guys. I'm excited. I will not let nothing take away my excitement on today. Let some people know that I am live. Come on in the room on today. Your wellness coach is live. Your unorthodox wellness coach is live and going to share some of the things that I spoke over myself this morning, some of the affirmations. Everything I do is unorthodox. It always has a twist. For those that don't know me, my name is Ronjeanna. I am the proud owner and operator, founder of Just Gina Skincare, LLC, all natural skincare products and services. I am the product creator. I am the formulator. And I have a host of services under that umbrella, under that company. And I'm also the founder of and president of Gina's iFeed, where I service in the community weekly. I'm in the community assisting those individuals in need by way of providing meals, resources, health and wellness, education. But this live, the purpose of this live is to just share some things that I do to help structure my day, to make sure that I flow in the order of God, to make sure that I'm intentional about the execution of everything I'm supposed to be accomplishing on today. Now, transparency moment, I did oversleep a little bit. I normally come on way earlier than this. Nevertheless, I will not let nothing distract me or deter me from what I'm supposed to be doing, because what I have found and what I am realizing, I will get inboxes, I will get messages of people catching the live. Even if you catch the replay, the impact is still the same. And they're letting me know how what I am saying, and I'm only doing what God is telling me to do, is helping them. And it's encouraging them in those low days they may have, that it lifts them up. And I have to be the first partaker. I have to make sure that I'm structured. I have to make sure that I'm lifted. I have to make sure that I am encouraged, that I am intentional, that I have a sound mind before I can come on here and say anything to anyone else. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all are coming in. Share the live. Let the people know that I am live. YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. I'm streaming from like 3 different places here. So if you see me look in different places, that's because I am streaming from 3 platforms. But I want to welcome everyone near and far. I would say good morning, but we do know that some people time zones are different. I have my friends in Ghana that will watch evidence soon. They will catch the replay. So I just want to welcome everyone that's coming on. And I'm going to share some of the things that I spoke over myself this morning, even with me. And let me tell you, let me put this little nugget out here, or this little disclose something here. Make sure you realize every type of distraction, every type of indication that will try to get you off track when you're starting your morning. So, and God just uses me to be transparent. And even with my affirmations, and even with me encouraging myself, he allows me to see if I'm going to catch these moments. And I believe it's of testing, because I'm where I'm heading. And I woke up a little late because I've been having some late nights. I'm really trying to structure myself for 2022 because of what all I got coming up the pipeline. And I woke up a little late here because I still work full time. I love what I do. And I said, oh my God. I said, I don't even know if I should do this live. I done woke up late. You get all disbobulated. And God was like, stop what you're doing. Even if you're late, like right now, I'm looking at this flyway back here. See how you can get distracted? Good morning, blessings, blessings. Good morning. See how you can get distracted with looking at something. I'm looking at this flyover now and over in this other screen, and I'm like, oh God, I gotta fly away. But nevertheless, God was letting me know, yes, you might have woke up a little late. I might, and everything that happens, God does it. I mean, it's for a reason. You got to learn to pull the good out of everything. You got to learn to pull the purpose and the reason out of everything that happens. What is the message behind everything that you are experiencing? So I still had to stop what I was doing and first acknowledge God, structure my day, see God, what is it that you needed to do, cast down everything that would hinder the productivity of your day. And that's what I had to do. I had to cast down everything that would hinder the productivity of my day. So frustration, because you wake up late and you know you want to start doing things at a certain time and you wake up late, and that is a door opener for frustration. We don't have that type of time to even let something like that fester. And then and then you'll move away from you making sure that you announce verbally, you announce, God, cast down the flesh. God, I want to be productive in my day. I want to make sure that I execute everything that I'm supposed to do. What is it that I'm supposed to be doing? Who is it that I'm supposed to see? What is it that I'm supposed to be writing down? What is it that you want me to read? What is it that you want me to entertain on today? You got to be intentional about every detail. And really, I've been singing this song for a while. Those that has been catching my lives about this last quarter is so important to a lot of us. These last 2 months are very important to a lot of us, and how we execute and how we flow and what we make sure that we have set in place for when we go into 2022. It's very important that we are very intentional and our minds are structured. Now, for creatives, the ones that are creatives like me, the ones that see, that see like me, that we don't get off course when something is brought to our attention for awareness. Some things are brought to our attention for awareness. It's not brought to our attention for us to be all over the place. I caught an email. Some things are brought to our attention for us to be aware, not to get upset, not to let it ponder, not to let it fester. So I saw a lot of contracts. I saw a lot of contracts coming for a lot of people. And I was like, God, I thank you in advance for the resources and the contracts that you are orchestrating and setting up for the individual business owners, organizations, ministries. And the thing is that we will have everything that we need. We will walk into abundance with no strings attached. And I said, you know what? I'm declaring this for other people, but I'm going to declare it for myself, because again, he brought me back to reminding me that I am worthy of the win. So that is something that we have to make sure that we make ourselves aware of. We have to speak it to ourselves, because a lot of us are ones to always encourage everyone else, but we have to remind ourselves that we are worthy of the win. We are worthy of the win. We're going to be intentional about our day. And these are the type of affirmations and declarations that I'll go speaking out to just align the atmosphere for any hindering thing that would try to derail my productivity of my day. So I do deserve those 6 or 7 figure contracts that's going to come my way, as well as others. I am worthy of my win. I am the head and not the tail. I am a successful business owner. I am an awesome wife. I am an awesome mother. I am an awesome grandmother. I was created to win. I was designed to help others. That door was not just for me. I am going to be wise in my win. And that's 2 things. I'm going to be wise in my win. I'm going to be obedient in my win. Okay? These are the type of things that I have to speak on myself, because for every blessing there is a prerequisites, or there is a criteria. For every blessing there is a criteria. Before you obtain anything, there is a criteria, there is a standard. And one of the things that I'm gonna make sure that I let the world know is that you can be successful and in abundance without compromise. You don't have to compromise who you are. For the ones that, like me, that are kingdom believers, and not knocking anyone that is not, because my standard is that everyone, God made everyone. And even if you're not a believer, if you watch this live, you might hear something that's going to help your purpose. You might hear something that's going to help you be more structured in your business. But for the ones that are believers and that are creatives and that are business owners in the marketplace, you're going to be able, with obedience and following criteria, because this is another thing. And again, for those that are maybe watching for the very first time, my lives, my approach is going to always be different. It's unorthodox. I don't approach things, and I don't express things the way you may be used to. Okay. And I want to make sure that people know what comes along is the whole package to this abundance, the whole package to these affirmations that you say. Because what I have found is that a lot of people like to hear the good stuff, but when it comes to warning, when it comes to the criteria, they have selective hearing when it comes to that. And I will not be that type of wellness coach. I will not be that type of person that is a kingdom believer, a kingdom representative that's going to not bring that to the forefront. Even in my life, in business, it's a criteria. It's a criteria. You get blessings, you get abundance, doors open, but it's a criteria. But I observe, and I see that all the time. Stop dismissing warnings and criterias to get to your win, because this is a sink or swim time that we are in. This is a sink or swim. The success is right there for the grabbing. Everything that you're supposed to be doing in your business, everything that you're supposed to be doing in your purpose is right there for the grabbing. But I just have to be honest. When I'm doing these affirmations, I have to make sure not only am I speaking life, but I'm also dismantling anything that will get in the way of me accomplishing it. Okay? So that's my flow. That's how I like to that's how I move and flow with when I do these lives. And it's simple. It's not no long drawn out screaming and hollering and all of that stuff. Now I might get a little excited, and I might get a little as they say, a little wail of excitement when I'm talking, because I just see so many great things. But I also see that if it's not done the right way, and if it's not done in obedience, and if it's not done in a heart, that you will not get the fullness of what is coming your way. And see, that's why I don't have the big crowds no more like I do, because God had with me very bad about pacifying and watering down. If you're going to be a coach, you give it all. You give them everything, because the outcome, you don't want nothing to fall to the ground because you didn't do all of your part, even in your presentation. So even in my presentation with this live, I need to bring awareness that it's great things coming up the pipeline. Is a lot of stuff getting ready to happen. Doors are opening. Major doors are open. I ain't talking about, every step of the way is good. Every step of the way is a win. But major doors are opening. But I will not be the one that not let you know that you cannot take do the half of the instructions to your win as a business owner. You cannot just listen to partial of the instructions to your win. And a lot of people is going to miss it, and a lot of people is going to be successful. And ones that miss it because they're turning off what they want to hear. They're turning off the instructions to get to that win. They're turning off what the type of work that they're going to have to put in to get to that win. They're turning off that. Selective hearing is going to mess a lot of people up in their execution to their success. And I don't want to be one of the ones. I am learning to take heed to every detail. And that's why something simple as how I start my morning is very important. It's very detailed. If he tell you stop and pray, number one, whatever God gives you is you won't lose it unless your season is up. If he tells you to stop and pray, I don't care what you're in the middle of, you better stop and pray. If he tells you you need to read a scripture, you better go on and read that scripture. If he tells you that you need to go and go to that office because that particular day is going to be that certain manager that you need to talk to submit that proposal. Let me tell you something. Yesterday, I kept looking at a brochure, and God was leading me to call this individual organization to present a proposal. That's another thing. Be proposal ready, not just paper, but verbally. Your whole persona. Be proposal ready. So I was led to call this organization to present this proposal verbally to them of a possible partnership and collab. Right time, right place, right person to answer the phone. Now, what if I went on and just did it another day and someone else would have answered the phone that did not have no indication of what I was talking about, did not know who I was, or just was not the right person at that time to catch that call when I called that organization? So you got to be proposal ready. You got to be obedient in this season, in your purpose, because this is for other people. We are helping other people in the marketplace. The marketplace is not oversaturated. It's just a lot of people is not operating in their full potential because they're only taking part of the criteria to make sure they win. That's what that is. They're only taking part of the criteria to make sure they win. And, I want to change the dynamics of that. I want the dynamics of that to change. We can't, as a saying, if you've been doing something one way for a certain amount of time and you analyze the results, you're going to keep on doing the same thing? See, I told you, I'm not your traditional. I don't come in a traditional format. I want to trigger something to make you think. I want to trigger something. I want to trigger motivation a different type of way. So if you've been doing something for the same way, and at some point after 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, there should be an evaluation or analysis of what has been accomplished or the outcome. Are you going to keep on doing that? Are you going to reevaluate? Are you going to revisit? So these are the things that I just like to present, because this is how I now approach. I can't go with a mind of yesterday in business, because where I was at in business yesterday is not where I'm at in business today. So I can't go with a 2018 business mind in my 2022. I can't go with a 2018 mindset in business to 2022. That's like taking rubbish to put on top of gold and diamonds. It's a whole different level. So I really hope that this has encouraged someone. I'm going to keep on doing this live until God releases me to either go a different way. But it will be every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's going to be early morning. Make sure you follow me. Make sure that you click the notification so you are aware when I am live. And I hope that this encourage and help someone. The most important thing that it will ignite I want to see something ignite on in the inside of someone to really push to your win, to push to your win, to push to get all of the things that you're supposed to get, everything that belongs to you, everything that you're supposed to be doing in your business, everything that you're supposed to be doing in your purpose. I want to make sure that something ignites, that you get it, that you do it. And sometimes it requires evaluation. Sometimes it requires the affirmations that's really going to charge and prick at the things that's going to try to derail or hinder your execution. So that's how I approach things now. That has been a great success in my pivot. You want to have evidence. You want to have some type of visual. You want to have some type of results. And that's what's helping me now. And I just want to share the format that is working for me. And maybe it will help you, the thought process, when you are presented with something, how are you going to let that cause you to flow in your day? How are you going to let that affect your day? Starting your day off with making sure your mind is uncluttered, making sure your mind is really positioned to execute all of this stuff that's on your plate, all of this stuff that you got to take on, all of these things that you're doing, and be balanced in it. So I am getting ready to sign off, because one thing about me, I don't want to just keep going when whatever I was supposed to release, even in doing the live, even in business, because even in business presentations from my platform of Just Gina Skincare LLC, I don't want to just be rambling. Okay. So I thank God for everyone that watches this. If you catch the replay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, YouTube, Instagram, those that will catch it. I pray that you be encouraged. I pray that you really, really, really master your win and your purpose. That is what I pray. You master your win and your purpose. You master everything that you're supposed to be doing so that you can really be successful in your execution. That you go into 2022 with a dynamic, structured format to help you go really, really far in your business, because you're going in your 2022, but when 2030 come and when 2040 come, you want to make sure that that business has the longevity to outlive you. You want to make sure that you're moving and you're setting yourself up now, that business will be long running and long standing even after you're gone. When I am gone away from here, long time from now, I want to make sure that Just Gina Skincare and Gina's IP is successing years and years and years and years after I am gone. So that is what we want to have the mindset, and it start with just little teeny things that we have to make sure that we don't let get in the way of our success. We don't let get in the way of our execution. And again, I'm going to say this again. Can't take half of the, you got to take the whole package when it comes to really having a real, a mega win. Criteria with your win. There's a criteria for the win. There's a criteria for the win. Okay? Criteria, instructions, warning. Criteria, instructions, warning for your win. If you really want to execute, if you really want to see real evidence, real live evidence, I'm not talking about smoke screens, I'm talking about evidence of your win, to pivot. The keys that we're going to obtain, the keys to success, the keys, the physical keys, the physical contracts with no strings attached. That's another thing. That's why I say without smoke screens, because when these contracts that are coming forth for individuals that are obedient and that are really going to soar in their business, that is going to really follow the guidelines, the contracts that will come for us, that we are worthy of our win, will not have the strings attached. It will not have you having to compromise your integrity. Those are the type of contracts, and you can obtain those 6 and 7 figure contracts. You can obtain those grants. You can obtain those partnerships without strings attached, without compromising. That's what I'm talking about. But you got to take the whole package of the requirements. Okay. Also, make sure that you're being healthy. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Make sure you're taking care of your body. Take care of your mind and your body. Take care of all of that. Make sure you're eating healthy. Make sure that you're not doing old practices in wellness and calling it wellness. Eat. Some of y'all think if you don't eat all day, that's helping your diet. No, it's not. Eat some, put something on your stomach. Don't go in there before in that boardroom trying to present to somebody and you hungry. You know what? You're gonna look just like that commercial of Aretha Franklin and Betty White. When you go in there, you're hungry. Put something on your stomach. Put something healthy on your stomach before you go do these presentations. All right, guys, I'm going for real this time. Y'all have a blessed one. And as I always say, also check out, I have several events coming up. Oh my goodness. So this Saturday, my church is hosting a virtual health summit. It is going to be live. It's free. It's live. Go follow Cornerstone City of Refuge, the new city. Follow that page. We have a dynamic lineup. It is going to be an awesome, awesome, awesome virtual health summit. Expert panel speakers, expert fitness presenters. It's going to be Saturday, 10 o'clock. Make sure that you are logged in. Go to the page. I have the information on my platforms. That is going to be this Saturday. Make sure you check it out. It's going to be some good information. It's going to be some good information. It's going to be some good presentations, informative. But it is the New City Church VA, presented by the medical team, Health Summit 2021 virtually. And there's several other events coming up. Y'all, look, start participating, getting this information. It's a lot of information. There's a lot of nuggets. There's a lot of things being presented to the community for business owners. Start attending. Some stuff will be virtual. Some will be in person. Sometimes if the Lord leads you, you might need to go ahead and just get up and go and attend these events so you can really scale. You don't know who you may connect to that's going to help you get to your next level. Okay? So follow me on all platforms, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Look at this events that I have coming up that I'm participating in and I'm partnering with. All right, you guys, have a blessed day. I will see you on Friday. And remember, be productive, be well, and be productive in your purpose. Have a good day.